Hi friends, good morning. This is the lecturer of Commerce, Dr. Shanmugara. Today we deal with Module 2, 2.2, Lesson 2.2, Impact of Globalization on Human Resource Management. Okay. So, this is the Unit 2, whatever the globalization impact on the human resource management. Okay. Human resource department are transforming as a modern business phase. Numerous and complex challenges and exploitation and opportunities are available. So, the transformation of the human resource today is directly called to the rapid changes within the business due to so many factors such as globalization. One of the factors is globalization. So, the new globalization world widened the talent pool for excellent and marginal workers and the permanent the fluid workers. An organization's talents can be a source for a sustained competitive advantages and the effect of the important of the organizational outcomes such as survival, profitability, customer satisfaction level and employees performance. Due to increasing the globalization, all the organizations, that means the world it can become the one village. In such a case, it can be easily, mobilization is very easy. Wherever the opportunities are there, any person they may be come forward and whatever the attracting that thing. Due to this globalization, it is that means increasing the profitability of the organization survival, it is also be the very important. So, unless otherwise if you are properly managing, properly working, properly competing with our whatever the competitors, we also be facing a lot of problem. Because of that, we also be effectively whatever the utilizing the human resource, in which it is also be influencing the customers level of what are the satisfaction levels. So, the customers always expected qualitative products at low cost, but due to whatever the present situation, the demands for increasing the wages or the salaries are day by day increases. One way the cost it can be increases and another way the expectations also be increases. That means they can be expected to getting the low price. It is very much difficult to whatever the facing this whatever the situation. In this situation, the globalization it can be influencing. So, the human resource is also be influencing the whatever the globalization also be influencing the human resource management. The global supply of talents is short of its long term demand, and the gap of the challenges of the employees everywhere. So, the whatever the demands it can be long term demand, it can be increases for the talent people. At the same time, shortage of the skills, experienced people, automatically the whatever the availability as less talent, less whatever the human resource are available, but demand are increases. So, the shortage between the demand and supply of the talents is likely to continue to increase. So, the high skilled people having lot of demand in the world level. So, at the same time, that means the whatever the talented people's demand it is increases day by day. At the same time, whatever the availability is less, automatically the gap it can be increases by day. Most emerging nationals, whatever the large population including Brazil, whatever Russia, India, China, may not be able to sustain a net surplus of the workforces with the right skill for matching the long run. That means even though the population is very high in case of the India, China, Brazil, whatever the Russia and some other countries, but still the organizations it can be facing the problems, lack of talented people, lack of skilled people. The organizations they are suffered lack of sufficient quality of the people. At the same time, the whatever the nations also be facing the problems, lack of employment, unemployment problem. That means the talented peoples are very less even though the population is high. That is the main thing. More or less the organizations need to place greater emphasis on the attracting the human capital rather than the financial capital. Nowadays in the developed countries they can be concentrated more on the financial capital, money, rather than the human capital. The skilled people are the talented people. That is the main important. The skilled talented people are there. The organization, the financial resources automatically comes in. We can be gathered, we can become the successful in that business. Even though we are having the financial resources, lack of talented people, the business it can be downtrend. We can be facing the losses. That is the one whatever the problems it may be facing. Because of the capital is broadly available from the investors and lenders, the innovations can be duplicated relatively easily and quickly. Effective human resource management is the best way for the differentiate the one company from the another company. The companies, that means the money lenders or the investors, they can be come forward to invest the amount financial capital they can be provide, but only one difference is whatever the human capital. That means the talented people is the important. The global staffing or the global leadership development are the two components of the global human resource with the greatest potential for the powerful leverage for global firms. This is the whatever the global impact we can be discussed here. According to the author, see, the globalization is the tendency of the business, technology, philosophy to spread throughout the world, or the process of the making this happen. That means the globalization is a tendency. This is the trend setters, tendency of the business, technology, technological changes, philosophies, and spread throughout the world. That means it can be increases. So the process of making this happen, that means the business, technology, philosophy, these things it can be spread throughout the world. It can be increasing the globalization. Okay, another person they can be globalization implies that that opinion local or nationalistic perspectives to the broad outlooks of the interconnected and interdependent world with the free transfer of the capitals. That means it can be increasing the nationalistic from the nationalistic perceptions to broad outlook worldwide. That means the entire world it can be treated as a one village. That means they can be broad outlook we can be seen, and we also be located the whatever the talent people are available. Whenever we can be seen like that, automatically the globalization trend it can be increases, and there is a lot of demand for the talented people. So another definition, globalization as the system of interacting among the countries of the world in order to develop the global economy, to increasing the global economy. That means interacting with among the countries, all the countries they can be come together, they also be interfacing, and they can be increasing the economy, not the country. They cannot be concentrated on the country in the entire world. Globalization refers to integration of the economics and societies all over the world, Globalization involves technology, economics, politics, political and cultural exchanges made possible largely by advantages in the communication, transportation, infrastructure, etc. These are the various whatever the process it can be involved in the globalization. So, the human resource management as the function with the organization, that the focus on the recruitment of the management and the providing the directions for the people who work in the organizations. In the worldwide, in the global economy, how to we can be recruiting the people, which people is the more suitable, not only in terms of the talent, but also they also be adjusting with that environment, to seek on that aspects also be taken into consideration, dependents, family members, and whatever the relations, everything we can be taken into consideration. Based on that we can be doing the recruitment process and providing the directions to the people to work in the organizations in the global level. This is the whatever the globalization, whatever the impact under that mean definition of the human resource management. Now we can be discussing about the impact of the globalization on human resource management. What are the factors to force or drive to the globalization? So, the globalization process, it can be influencing the four factors. One is marketing forces, another one is technological forces, political and macroeconomic forces, and global cost forces. These are the four forces it can be influencing the global process of the human resource management. So, global market forces, what extent it can be influencing? That means whatever the small and whatever the medium size companies to upgrading their operations, even though considering expanding whatever the internationally. Nowadays it can be going like that. Every small company also be able to competing with the world level. At before LPG system it can be introduced in India in 1992 or 92-94. That means the Indian companies, they also be expressing their whatever the dissatisfaction or the discontent regarding to that decision. We are not able to competing with the world level organizations, but nowadays those organizations are very effectively competing with the world level organizations, world level companies, and now we are having the courage to face or whatever the competing with the world level organizations. That type of whatever the global market forces, what extent it can be influences on the globalization process. And technological process, it is also be influences, what extent it is influences, and political, what are the micro level, microeconomic and cultural, whatever the forces, what it can be affected, and global cost process and forces, what it can be influencing. These are the four factors it can be influencing the process of the globalization. Those things we can be discussing now. First of all, we can be discussing about the global market forces. So, there is a tremendous growth of the potential in the global market, which results in the intensified foreign competitors in the local markets, which force the small and medium sized companies to upgrade their operations, even though considered expanding their internationally. So, there is also be a growth in the demand, which are the necessities of the development of the global network of a manufacturing basis of and markets. When the markets are global, the production and planning task of the manager become difficult on one hand, and allow more efficient utilization of the resources on the other hands. So, these are the whatever the regarding to the whatever the global market forces, and so now we can be discussing about the technological forces. A peculiar trends which has been prevalent in the latest decades, besides the globalization, was a limited number of the producers which emerged due to the diversity among the products and uniformity across the national market. The product diversity has increased as the products have grown more complex and differentiated, and products life cycle have been shortened. there has been whatever the technological knowledge and global low cost manufacturing locations have been emerged in this response. Whatever the technology, it can be increasing, whatever the decreasing the cost of production, cost of labor, what are that effective utilization of the materials, like that the cost of the production, it can be decreases by utilizing the latest technology, upgraded technology. From time to time we can be increasing, and that means latest technology we can be adopted, automatically the cost of product, it can be decreases. That benefit we can be provided to our customers, we can be keep our customers in a long run attached with our organization. Okay, global cost forces is the another one, that means total quality management revolutions, whatever the brought into account, that means it can be how best we can be decreasing the cost of production. But we cannot be compromising with the cost of whatever the material. If you are using and compromising with the material cost, the quality of the product, it can be decreases. Without losing the quality of the product, final product, we also be able to whatever the providing the better quality of the product, we cannot be compromised with the material. Okay, and comes to the another way, whatever the in case of the labor cost, it is also be influencing, and that means total, out of the total cost, more than 50% it can be whatever the labor cost, it is involved. Now we can be concentrated to decreasing the labor cost, effectively utilization of the human resource available in our organization. How to we can be increasing the productivity to meet the demand of the world level. So for that purpose, technology, it can be emerged, and it can be decreasing the cost by way of adopting the new technology. Automatically we can be utilizing the new technology, the cost of product, it can be decreases, we can be minimized, and that benefit we can be provided to the customers. The customers, they can be feel happy, and always whatever the using our product, they also be connected with our organization. So that is the global cost forces, it is also be influences. Next, just in time, it is the another techniques they can be adopted, total quality management. These are the various factors we can be influencing the global cost. And another one is political and macroeconomic forces. The political forces, political unrest, it can be creating the demands. Any changes, it can be political changes, it can be whatever the seen in the any country, automatically on that day the stock market, it can be fall down. That mean political factors also be influencing the whatever the market. So the political factors, it is also be influencing the taking the decisions, whatever the policies of the government, it is also be influencing. Getting it whatever the unexpected and unreasonable currency, whatever the sometimes they may be foreign currencies, whatever the operations, whatever the global currencies utilization, they may be restricted, sometimes they can be liberalized. Due to restriction or the liberalization, it is also be lot of changes, it can be take place. Some governments, they may not be allowed, okay, some certain countries products, it is also be influencing. So these are the political factors, it is also be influencing. Next, to economic, microeconomic factors, managing the exposure of changing in the normal and real exchange rates is also be tasked with the global operations. Managers must become the masters. If the economics are favorable, the firms may even go so far as so established a supplier in a foreign country where one does not yet exist. So for example, a local currency is chronologically undervalued, it is to be firms advantages to shift of its sources to local vendors. So these are the whatever the political factors, it is also be influencing. So the global whatever the factors which are influencing to the human resource management, the process of the globalization, it can be influencing the 4 factors. Those 4 factors are, one is the political and macro level factors, and global cost forces, global market, whatever the forces, and technological forces. These are the forces we can be discussed here. Okay. Thank you for completing this second unit. Thank you.